Okay, so what's up, YouTube, Facebook, social media platforms. What's good? Today I'm gonna talk about little shorty that killed her manager at McDonald's, right? Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, so she said the manager been bullying her and trying to intimidate her and shit, I guess, or whatever. Some wild shit. And, but yes, they talking like, she was intimidating her and all kind of shit, bullying her, sending her home all the time. But then it's like, they show some footage of her playing in the back in the stock room or whatever, all on Instagram and shit. So it's like, all right, you got time to do stuff like that, like not to, not to take nobody's side, but it's like, you doing this, you in the back on IG and all that, so like, you're not getting paid off of IG. You feel me? You're not getting paid off of the IG. So I can understand if you had enough followers to where you doing that and you getting paid off of IG, you getting monetization money and shit. But it's not. And so when they send you home, like, I'm on the outside looking in, but to me it just look like, okay, you got time for that then. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You want to do IG, it's on some shit where it's like, well, go home and do IG, go home and do your videos. But while you at work, you gotta work. You know what I'm saying? And this generation these days, well, I don't understand it, man. They don't understand shit. Their logic, this generation coming up, their logic is just, I don't know, bro. That's why AI is taking over for y'all, because AI, they see y'all niggas fucking up. So it's like, we gotta make something that's not gonna fuck up. We can't be having this type of shit. We can't have an employee getting mad at the management, going home, getting a knife, and coming back and stabbing the manager up at work in the drive-thru. Like, what's the logic in that? Like, it has to be something wrong with you to think that, to be like, you know what, I'm finna kill this bitch. I had it up to here, I'm finna kill this bitch. I'm going home, getting a knife, I'm coming back, I'm stabbing this bitch. Like, what's the logic in that? Like, my logic, like, if at all I wanted to do something to a manager or somebody I didn't like at my workplace, bro, killing them is not even in the top 100. Killing them is not even in the top 1,000, bro. I'm like, bro, I'll get the fade, bro. I'll come get the fade. I'll come get a fade before I come back to work and kill you. Like, come on. Like, that's stupid, man. Like, that's the logic in that. You already working at McDonald's, just go get another job or get the fade and just get sent to home. You want to fucking kill a motherfucker. It's not funny, but, it's just, I just don't understand the logic these days of people, man. They train a thought, bro. Because it would lead to a whole nother fucking, a whole other ordeal if I get into this shit to where it's because of discipline. Like, they're not letting people be disciplined. That's why a lot of older niggas like me, we're not out there. We learned. We went through that shit, and at a certain age, we was like, we got this shit. You know what I'm saying? We was ready for takeoff. We had took off, but we was going too fast. We was trying to go too fast, and our parents would whoop us. You know what I'm saying? Not to kill us, not to abuse us, but to just be like, to make you listen. And that's what it did. It made us listen. It made me listen. And it's like, dog, that's all it takes is a little pow. Or to know that you're going to get your ass whooped if you get into something. So it's like, not only are you going to go to jail, but when you get out of jail, you're going to get an ass whooping. So it's like, we got to discipline these kids, man. Like, You don't want to go to fucking DCF. You don't want to go to jail because or get your kids taken away. But I mean, you can't just we can't keep letting these kids grow up undisciplined, bro. You can't do that. This is why the world is the way it is now, bro. Everybody is undisciplined. Nobody's being disciplined. Nobody really. Even adults ain't being disciplined. You throw motherfuckers in jail, that's not discipline. That's just throwing a motherfucker in jail and slaving them, basically. Making them do work that, you know what I'm saying, for pennies. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to discipline these motherfuckers. Like, when a motherfucker do wrong, you got to, like, not your kids, but other adults. Like, you should be able to punch a fucking adult in the face if they're violating. But now it's to where it's like people violate you. They don't know you from nowhere. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you done did in life. They don't know shit, but they will disrespect you and just step on your fucking toes. And you can't do shit to them. Nobody does nothing to them. So now it's just like, oh, really? Oh, yeah, they're not punching us anymore? Oh, okay, let me be disrespectful too. And everybody's just disrespectful. It's like dominoes. It's like you get disrespected so much to where it's just like you feel like, damn, if I punch everybody in the face that disrespects me, I will be fighting all day, all night. I will be 24/7 fighting. I will be getting in fights all day, all night, bro. But it's like, if there was enough people who would, you know what I'm saying, would understand, like, no, you got to discipline motherfuckers because they weren't disciplined as children. They weren't disciplined as children. So now as adults, you have to, somebody's gonna discipline you, you know? But it's a sad situation though. That shit's sad as fuck. Like, motherfucker went home, got a knife, came back, stabbed a manager up at McDonald's, right? That's fucking crazy. And it's like, that's another thing. That's a whole nother thing there too. Like, you are that close, that small of a distance from your workplace to your house or wherever you went to go get the knife. You went there to go get the knife and came back. It wasn't enough time for you to think about it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have enough time to think about it. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have enough time to think about it. If she had enough time to think about it, when she went, if she stayed like 15 minutes away maybe, by the time she would have got to her crib, after 15 minutes, you know, sitting in traffic or something, you know, and then 15 minutes back, she would have thought about that shit and been like, you know what, like, no, that's not a good idea. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But being that it was only 5 minutes, she didn't have time to think. That's why I be telling people, man, like, it's not good to keep guns at your house and weapons and shit like that. You keep your gun somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Keep your gun away from you. Don't keep your gun on you like that if you don't really need it on you like that. Because by not having it on you, you have to, you know what I'm saying? You have time to think. Like, whatever you doing, like, whatever pissed you off, and you go home, you racing home, you mad as fuck. You like, fuck, I'm finna kill this bitch ass nigga. I'm finna kill this nigga. This nigga gotta die. This nigga I gotta unalive this nigga. I got to unalive this bitch. I got to unalive this motherfucker. But if you got enough time to think, you know what I'm saying? You on the way home, you going to get your gun or whatever, and you got enough time to sit and think about that shit before you talking to yourself about you gonna kill this motherfucker. But before long, it's gonna come to your head like, you know what, man? You know, I want to kill this motherfucker, but you know what? You might hear a song or something, turn on some music, and just go to vibing and smoke or some shit, and just be like, you know what? This bitch got one more time to try me. This bitch try me again. I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm gonna kill this bitch or whoever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what it'll turn into. You'll be like, man, I'm finna kill this motherfucker. I'm finna kill this bitch. And then you chill, smoke you a blunt or something, give yourself some time, and then you'll think about it. You know what? This bitch got one more time. I'm gonna give him one more chance. Try me again, see what happens. And then, now see what I'm saying? Like, but if you're that close, Like, you could just go out to your car, or you 5 minutes away and just go somewhere and get something and come right back. That time you still hot. You still hot. You mad. You pissed off, and that shit didn't go nowhere. So your mind is not thinking clear. You just thinking, oh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. This sounds like a good idea, and it feels good in your system because you're like, that's gonna relieve your stress. That's gonna solve the problem. But you give yourself enough time, you'll realize that's not gonna solve the problem. You'll think about that. You'll go to thinking about it. You'll be like, bitch, if I get caught with this shit, I'm going to you going to jail for a long time, bro. Like, on some real shit. But yeah, man, on some real shit, it's a sad situation. I mean, prayers up to the family, prayers up to the victim, the suspect, the alleged unaliver. Prayers up to all of them, man, because they need prayer, bro. Like, you can tell something's wrong with the girl, but at the same time, it's like, yo, she just made a bad decision. It was bad. It was bad. And now it's too late, because now she's sitting there thinking about it, and she knows that it was a bad decision, but it's too late. It's too late. You know, her rap career, she had a rap career. She you know, that's neither here nor there. But it was something, you know what I'm saying? That people don't understand when you're a musician or entertainer. That shit is like that shit's like therapy, you know what I'm saying? That's my therapy. Like, if I'm down in the dumps, I'm feeling like shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like fuck the world. I get in the studio and, you know what I'm saying, make a beat or something and do some songs, make some songs. You know, I ain't going platinum. I know ain't none of my shit gonna go platinum or gold or none of that shit will go viral. But I make music more for myself, because I listen to a lot of music, and it's easy to get, you know what I'm saying, tired of listening to everybody else, and you just want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to make it how you want to make it. It's just like when you cooking food, you know what I'm saying, you like going to a restaurant, you like going out to eat, you like for people to cook your food for you, but if you cook it yourself, it's that much better, because it's like, okay, this is exactly how I want it, this is what I wanted it. And that's how it is with music. You make your music the way you want it. Yeah, you make that beat. You take your time. You make that beat. Your beat come in your head, and that beat, you lay that beat down and make that beat the way you make. You know what I'm saying? You want it. And you rap on that beat the way you want to rap on that beat. And so when you listen to it, that's why a lot of songs, when I make a song, I listen to that bitch back to back to back to back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? One song, I just keep listening to it back to back to back, because I just be like, that's me. I made that. I'm that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else might not notice that, might not realize that I'm that good, but I know. And I listen to my shit, you know? But yeah, prayers up to everybody, man, to the victim, all of y'all, man. Like, we gotta make better decisions, yo. Gotta make better decisions. Can't be out here wilding like that. You know? Can't be out here just killing your manager because you're pissed off, because they pissed you off, you know? And then the managers got to take accountability too, because they do talk to people any kind of way sometimes and treat you like they're above you. Like, you're the manager at this job, but in life, you're no better than me. So you got to balance that. You can't just be at work treating your employees like, oh, I'm above you. I'm your manager. You got to listen to me. So yeah, man, I want y'all do better, man. Much love. It's Doe Reese. I'm in this BIE. I'ma holler back at y'all later, man. I'm at work right now. I'm fucking be getting sent home, fucking around. But I ain't coming back and stabbing my manager or my supervisor if they send me home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just take that L, because, you know, I'm wilding anyway. But yeah, break is over. I gotta get back to work. Love y'all, man. Y'all be up, be safe.